Hello, I'm Vincent J. Russo of the Russo Law Group. Today, in the Legal Know, we're focusing in on estate planning basics, and this is part 2 of our 3-part series. Part 1, we covered why do I need an estate plan, and today we're going to focus in on what is included in an estate plan. And then lastly, the third part will be when and why do I need to update my estate plan. So let's get at it here. Basics, Part 2. What is included in an estate plan? Who should do estate planning? Everyone should do estate planning. Everyone should have a plan. We know this due to the COVID-19 pandemic. If you're prepared, you're going to be better off in protecting yourself and your family. You want to make sure that your wishes and needs are met if you're unable to speak for yourself. And you want to ensure that your assets pass to your loved ones in a most protective way with the least amount of cost. Estate planning is all about taking care of you and your family for today and for tomorrow. So what does an estate plan include? An estate plan is a collection of documents that protects your assets and personal property and explains how you want them to pass. Your estate plan also documents your wishes and specifies exactly who will act on your behalf if you're not able to. There are must-have legal documents. These are tools in the toolkit, and I'm going to talk about 4 of them today. First, the durable power of attorney. Second, healthcare directives. And 3, a last will and testament. And 4, a living trust. Let's start with the durable power of attorney. This is a document that allows you to name another person an agent to make financial decisions for you and manage your assets in the event you become incapacitated. So you make these decisions while you're in control, but if you lose control, someone can step in and deal with your bank accounts, brokerage accounts, your home, Social Security, tax returns, anything and everything that you do today. Now, the power of attorney is for financial decision making. When it comes to health care, no one has a right to make a health care decision for you if you are able to make it yourself. But if you become incapacitated, then you would want to control who steps in and makes those decisions. This is where the healthcare proxy comes into play. You designate an agent to make healthcare decisions. And you should always have backups in all these documents just in case. You can also provide for organ donation and express your wishes regarding artificial nutrition and hydration. Now, when it comes to life-sustaining treatment, this is where you may also want to have a living will. A living will acts as instructions as to whether you would want or you would not want extraordinary life-sustaining treatment. And you would outline what events would trigger that decision. What happens if you do not have advance directives? You're going to lose control over your assets and your personal dignity. No one has the legal right to make those decisions for you. You will have to go into court or someone on your behalf and ask the court to appoint a legal guardian. The third document of these 4 essential documents is the last will and testament. This is where you control who manages your estate, naming an executor. You control who inherits your assets. And you can provide for loved ones in a protective way through the use of trusts under your will. You can also have a separate document as to the disposition of your remains. And then number 4, the living trust. Living trust can avoid probate, which makes it easier for families to access the assets you own at less cost. We've seen in the pandemic that how important that could be. You can also have trusts set up that can protect your assets from creditors and a nursing home. You can also set up trusts that protect your family from creditors or marital problems. There are lots of different types of trusts. Our wealthier clients may set up irrevocable trusts to save estate taxes. So I've given you an overview of what's included in an estate plan today. This is part 2. So I look forward to part 3 in our series, When and Why Do I Need to Update My Estate Plan? Lastly, if it's helpful, you can download an estate planning guide for free on my law firm website, vjrussolaw.com. I look forward to part 3. Be safe and be well.